In every project, there's one thing we always do: stakeholder mapping. We look at job titles, org charts, and assumed relationships to figure out who matters and who influences who. But here's the problem. Most of it is guesswork. Just because two people work together doesn't mean they're tight. And just because someone's low on the hierarchy doesn't mean they don't hold sway. A new study published in Nature Human Behavior looked at this in the real world across 82 villages in Honduras. Researchers didn't just ask people who they were connected to, they asked about what they thought about everyone else's connections. And the result? People consistently overestimated the closeness of family ties. They assumed kin were more connected than they actually were. Meanwhile, they were more accurate about non-family relationships, especially those between people like them in age, education, or religion. We all carry a mental map of who influences who, but it's full of blind spots and bias. We assume family means they're close. Job title means they have authority. Social group means they're aligned. But real influence flows in messier, less visible ways. According to the study, people who were popular, middle-aged, or better educated were more accurate, but even then, their maps were flawed. And in communities built around high collaboration, like coffee farming villages, people tended to over-connect everyone, assuming unity where it didn't exist. I was brought in to support a company on a major client project. I observed meetings, reviewed email threads, and paid close attention to body language, talk time, and who was invited to speak and when. Interestingly, the executive manager and project lead had little real influence. The person who held the most sway was a quiet, seemingly lower-ranked employee who had been with the organization for years. Her deep internal network gave her the power to shape almost every decision, subtly but decisively. This completely changed how the company worked on the project. So here's the shift. Stop assuming, start observing. When you're mapping stakeholders, don't just look at org charts. Ask who actually listens to who, and who shows up when it matters, and who's being consulted behind the scenes. Get curious about the weak ties. Sometimes the most influential person isn't the one with the title, it's the one with quiet access. Stakeholder mapping isn't about structure, it's about reality. And unless you test your assumptions, you're just drawing lines on a flawed map.